Have you ever wondered what it's like to live in a perpetual state of conflict and fear? Imagine, if you can, a world where innocence is stolen too soon, where the laughter of children is replaced with the deafening sound of explosions. This is the unseen reality for many in Palestine. Recent events, such as the brutal attack by Israel, including the bombing of hospitals since last week, have only intensified the terror. Sacred places of worship, meant to be havens of peace, have become the grounds of conflict. In the hospitals overwhelmed with casualties, the grim toll of this unbalanced power dynamic is starkly evident. Imagine being a child in this environment, where playtime is overshadowed by the looming threat of violence, where rocks become the only weapon against tanks and advanced hardware. These children, their hearts filled with dreams and hopes, are thrust into a world that's far from the carefree childhood they deserve. In this war, it's not just about the lives lost, but also about the lives that are forever changed. What happens when the battlefield is a child's playground? Picture this: children, their hands clenching not toys but rocks. Their playgrounds transformed into battlegrounds, and their opponents, tanks, high-tech artillery, and an overpowering force. This is not a scene from a dystopian novel. This is the reality for Palestinian children. These children stand on one side of an unmatched war, facing Israeli tanks and American-made hardware. Their weapons, merely stones; their armor, only their courage. And yet, they do not back down. They don't flee from the face of danger, but bravely confront it. The contrast is jarring, the battle seemingly one-sided. Yet the spirit of these children paints a different picture. In the face of such overwhelming odds, these children are standing their ground, showing a determination and resilience that belies their age and resources. Their courage serves as a stark reminder of the human spirit's ability to endure and resist, even when the odds are stacked high against it. This is a war that's unmatched, a confrontation that's unequal. But it's not the size of the weapon that defines a warrior, it's the spirit. And these children, they have spirit in abundance. In this battle, it's not the size of the weapon that matters, but the spirit of those who wield it. What can we do when we witness injustice and suffering? The answer lies in our shared humanity and our ability to empathize with those who suffer, even if they are miles away. The situation in Palestine calls for our attention, our compassion, and our action. We can spread awareness about the ongoing crisis. Use your platforms, be it social media or face-to-face conversations, to share facts, stories, and the harsh realities faced by the people of Palestine. We live in a world where knowledge is power, and sharing information can be a powerful tool for change. Donating to charities that provide medical aid to the victims is another way to contribute. These organizations work tirelessly to offer relief in the form of medical supplies, food, clothing, and shelter to those most affected by the conflict. Advocating for political action can also make a significant difference. Reach out to your local representatives, urging them to take a stand against the atrocities being committed. Let them know that their constituents care about global justice and human rights. In the grand scheme of things, these actions may seem small, but remember, change often starts with a single ripple. Each of us can be that ripple, spreading out to create a wave of transformation. Remember, every voice counts, and together, we can make a difference. Stand up for justice, stand up for Palestine.